What you're looking at right now is not an alien. It's not science fiction also. This tiny moving creature is living in ordinary pond water. Meet Paramecium Caudatum, a single cell that eats, swims, senses surroundings and even has tiny pumps inside its body to stop itself from exploding. In this video, we will explore what Paramecium Caudatum is, where it lives, how it moves, how it eats, how it keeps itself alive in fresh water, how it reproduces, and some amazing fun facts, all while watching real microscopic footage. What exactly is Paramecium Caudatum? Paramecium Caudatum is an unicellular protist. That means its entire body is made of just one cell. It doesn't have heart, brain, stomach, lungs. Yet this one cell performs all the functions that multicellular organisms do. It belongs to a group called Ciliophora or ciliates, named after the tiny hair-like structures covering its body called cilia. You can find paramecium in ponds, stagnant water, puddles, slow streams, aquarium water, or rice fields. Basically, wherever still water exists, paramecium is usually there, quietly living its life. Even though it is microscopic, Paramecium Caudatum is quite large for a single cell. Its size is usually between 200 and 300 micrometers. To imagine this, about 3 to 5 paramecia could fit across a millimeter. Early scientists noticed that its shape looked like a slipper, so they gave it the nickname slipper animalcule. Now you can see the rounded front end, slightly pointed rear end, and smooth outer curve. This shape helps it move smoothly through the water. You may notice tiny shimmering edges along the body. These are cilia. They beat in a coordinated rhythm like people rowing a boat together. Thanks to the cilia, with this, these paramecia can swim forward, rotate slowly on its axis, it can change direction instantly and avoid obstacles. Paramecium does not drift randomly, it actually swims in a gentle spiral path. So when you see it slightly turning as it moves, that's completely normal behavior. Even though it is just one cell, Paramecium hunts for food. Its diets include bacteria, yeast, algae, and other small protists. On the body, there is a structure called the oral groove, like a mouth opening. The cilia push food particles into this groove and toward the cell mouth inside the body. Inside, food becomes enclosed in little spheres called food vacuoles. You can see circular bubbles inside the cell. Those are called food vacuoles. These food vacuoles travel around the cell in a streaming motion called cyclosis, where digestion happens as they move. Paramecium lives mostly in fresh water. Water constantly enters its body by osmosis. If nothing removed this water, the cell would swell and burst. To prevent this, Paramecium has two contractile vacuoles, one at each end of the cell. They collect excess water, expand like balloons, and suddenly contract and push the water out. If you notice a small structure repeatedly growing and disappearing, this is the contractile vacuole pumping water. This is not a heartbeat, it's a tiny biological pump keeping the cell alive. Paramecium is special because it has two types of nuclei. The macronucleus is large. It controls movement, feeding, metabolism, and its day-to-day life. Without it, Paramecium cannot survive. Whereas the micronucleus, it's small. It is used for reproduction and storing genetic material. So one nucleus runs daily activities and the other is like a genetic backup. Normally, Paramecium reproduces asexually by binary fission. The cell duplicates its nuclei, divides among the middle, and forms two identical daughter cells. This can happen very fast in good conditions, but sometimes Paramecium exchange genes through a process called conjugation. Two compatible individuals join side by side and exchange genetic material through their micronuclei. This refreshes their genetic information and prevents aging. Without these regenerating processes, Paramecium eventually grow old and die. Just beneath the surface of the cell are trichocysts. These are spindle-shaped structures that can suddenly shoot outward like tiny darts. They may be used to defend against predators, anchor the cell, interact with surroundings. Even a single cell has its own weapons. Paramecium is not just a curiosity, it plays important roles. It controls the bacterial population, it recycles nutrients, forms part of aquatic food chains, and is widely used in biology research and teaching. It proves something beautiful. Even one cell can be complex, organized, and full of life. While this footage may not show every organelle clearly, you can still observe the overall shape, swimming spiral motion, the vacuoles forming and moving, contractile vacuoles pulsing, the outer membrane shimmering with cilia. This tiny slipper-shaped organism is living, eating, swimming, and surviving inside a single drop of water. An entire hidden universe exists just beyond our eyesight. If you enjoyed exploring this microscopic world, like the video, share it, and tell me in the comment section about which part you like the most and which organism should we explore next. Thank you for watching and welcome to this invisible world.